So let's speak with Thaler first. And with speak, I mean steal everything he owns. Plenty of food. I don't know if this really sells for anything. I think if this... No. I'll probably sell it to someone. After all its booze. Cinching Pharaoh. Which is favored by Sintrin Seaman. Stats down. So he's sleeping there. So let's go into his basement. Money, that's what we like. And salt pizza? We don't. We don't really need it. Or maybe we do and I'm just being a big unga bunga. Refusing to make bombs. Go. Rather fine house, by all means.
I'm a fence. I buy and sell.
What you deal in?
Everything worthwhile. So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I can rest by him. Scott's house passing out, or am I just paranoid? I'm a drink, buy stuff. Yep. The house moving again. Let's see what he sells first. Forensic medicine. Sun rune. Magical runes were ground into silver blades. 400 orens for a potion recipe. She's an application of medical knowledge in criminal investigations. Let's just buy some books, because books are pretty neat. A rune could be cool for our silver sword. But let's not do that just yet. See, golden aureole. Detoxifies and improves resistance to poison. Wolf increases the chance of precise hit and black blood. Kills monsters that bite or drink blood. That's a good potion. Interesting how, of course, he's a fence, so Salamanders probably sold it to him, or someone else sold it to him. We'll never really know. Or maybe we will. Before beginning an autopsy, we must gather as much information as possible. Let you read this on your own. I skim through it. Class entry, it's the journal. So we got the black blood. Medical science. This is a long one. Coding on Fen. Let you read this on your own. Okay, so we're in Samaria. I can't remember exactly when or when. Fistek. A legal narcotic that is used widely in Samaria. It takes the form of a white powder and is highly addictive. It can be manufactured only by professionals with the use of complicated alchemical equipment. Nice. The formula. Black blood. And blood becomes poison and lethal to anyone who drinks it. Ooh. It's itch behind my ear at the moment. Golden aureole. That's a bunch of stuff. And the wolf potion. A rune and all that.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Yeah, sure.
The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place.
First of all, it's the cocksucking guards. Second, why do you care?
Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you.
Well, it wasn't his fucking razor.
How do you know that?
I have your boyfriend's other property. The sword I got elsewhere.
Other property?
Right. Meaning not his sword, got it? Like his undershorts that he pissed all over or something.
Interesting. So let's figure out how he got the sword.
So where did you get the sword?
What'll you give me if I tell you?
I'll stop short of gutting you.
Fair offer. I bought it from a man at the Hairy Bear Tavern.
Care to describe him?
No need, he's the most famous dice player around. Out fucking standing, a real goddamn magician.
Okay. See you at Berengar's property.
How did you get Berengar's property?
Stubborn-ass fellow, aren't you? From a middleman.
So where do we find him?
Where do I find him?
At the Hairy Bear Tavern. Doubt he'd want to talk to you. Man named Coleman.
He's Vincent's informant, but he's also been grabbing some stuff of that. Okie dokie.
Have you heard of Salamandra?
Piss-swilling reptiles. I've heard of them, but I've no fucking idea what they want.
Amphibians.
What?
Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them.
I'll be proud if I know.
If there's business with him, he'd probably not tell us.
We'll see. Later.
Okay. Gambler. Memory of a blade. We could try drinking Thaler here, it'd probably give us some good stuff. Section in the journal. Okay. So you got. Let's fill him with booze.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Let's see what happens. We won't give him the big one though. Medium strength alcohol. Sure, let's go. More medium strength alcohol. Let's go. Let's get some more. Keep going until we can have a proper chat with them. Cow's milk? No. How much booze do we have put in us? Put in him. We'll chat with us. Tell us everything he knows. Okay, I think we've got a lot of the booze. I mean, Odo just told us when he didn't want any more. There we go.
Drinking with you's a fucking treat. I'll show you something interesting, though I shouldn't. I found a book. Redanian Intelligence, a history. Everybody thought this damn scroll had disappeared.
Nice. We'll read that. Okay, so we got nothing out of him other than freedom and interest lot. We got the book. Where's the book? What's that? Shadow People, or the Story of His Majesty's Secret Service by Oribasius Gianfranco Paolo Ruben. Redania's political situation was best grasped by Sigismund Dijkstra, who could accurately foresee the future and would have assessed present events level-headedly. Dijkstra knew the kings of the north were weak and that actual power rested with the sorceresses. He assumed that a counterbalance for their magic could only be provided by a strong religious cult offering an ideology that would appeal to the masses and possessing real armed forces. The chief of Redanian intelligence supported the newly formed Order of the Flaming Rose, but disagreed with the concept of establishing its main commandery within Redanian territory. Dijkstra is reported to have said, "It's good to have fanatics and sorceress scarus on one's side, but it's even better when they live beyond one's borders. Fundamentalists always cause trouble, so it's best to transfer this trouble to somebody else. Like the Temerians, for instance, and if we need to unleash them against the sorceresses on Nilfgaard, we'll just whistle. They won't be far, just beyond the border. Time will tell how much truth there was in these words." Okay. So, Sigismund Dijkstra, character in the books. As I mentioned there, the head of Redanian intelligence. Let's look at the map for just a second for the world. We've got Temeria here, where we are. But Redania there. That's in the northern neighbour of Temeria. Without going into too many details about Dijkstra, I'll just say that because Bukowski was all about, you know, making not really fun of tropes, but as much as taking a trope and then going, oh ho, bet you didn't expect this, putting a little twist on it. Dijkstra, despite being a super spy and, you know, head of intelligence of Redania, was a big, fat man, or fat and built man, and bald, so just looking like a big oaf, but he was highly intelligent. None of the books he just has to flee because there's a plot on the Redanian king, and he found out that, oh, it was the sorceresses were behind it, and they were about to assassinate him because, funnily enough, they figured that he'd figure out sooner or later. So he left Redania, headed east towards Serikania, the place Ashok Javid is from, which is the Middle East-ish, something along those lines. Browner people live there. Oh. But yeah, so what we've discerned from that bit of information in the good old book we just got from Thaler is that the Knights of the Flaming Rose, or the Order, funded and by all means made by Redania. Because, you know, as it mentions, it's good to have those kind of people on your side, fanatics and so on, and a populistic religious entity. Populism in general is great for you if you know how to use it. On a completely sociopathic level, of course. But, yeah. So it turns out that the Order, they get all their money from the Redanian Secret Service. But let's see if the journal gives us anything new. The book People of the Shadows reveals some secrets regarding the genesis of the Order of the Flaming Rose. According to the author, the Order was established with the help of the Redanian Intelligence Service to counter the sorceresses who were organizing themselves and growing in power. This is true. Furthermore, the author believes that Redania intentionally refused to grant a charter to the main commander of the Order, thus preventing a strong organization from planting roots within the country's borders. That's good. You know, from a completely geopolitical plan, because they'll have use of them for their nefarious purposes, but they won't be mucking up anything and spreading the populistic agenda within their own borders. We should probably don't have anything we can go to Trade Quarter. We'll go check on Vivaldi just to get that out of the way as we get towards the dike, even though we're drunk as all hell. Now let's look in the quests. We should just have pressed him completely, though it's vaguely autistic to just go, I know, with Salamandra. As someone who's probably a professional liar, whatever. So we should also go to Harry Barr, no matter what, to talk with people. Prisoners in the hospital right there. Thaler, so to go to talk with Declan Levarden. This is Gambler. What you see this? No. So, the inn is where we'll be going soon-ish. But first, Kalkstein and Vivaldi. Something's wrong in the gym. It's in the graveyard, in the cemetery. We'll have the. We have the Algul contract. Died dead, something somewhere else. The dog catcher. Dog Thaler. Did we get Dog Thaler? Have accidentally sold it? There's a good chance I may accidentally have sold it at one point. Or maybe we never got something. Oh. And the Epkinops. Bring the bestiary. A bunch of bestiary or bestiary. Bestiary. Monsters. We don't have an Alguls or have Undrawn dead, so we can go and kill those for Siegfried. Well, not just for Siegfried, but for money. The money. Something satisfying about what money, spoken with the Sheffield accent. Something highly unsatisfying about being drunk in a video game and being unable to move properly. And again, it's very bloody cold. Yes, all our sins will be washed away. It's really raining, and we can't see anything.
Look lively.
Click on her just to make Geralt move on his own. Oh, no, he seems... I don't know if he's moving faster or slower. Let's just move manually. Ooh. Trippy. Is what we get for drinking with the fence.
The rain through tomorrow. The scourge of the lords, this rain.
The location is non-human district. A separate area has been designated for elves and dwarves in the Steam Temple Quarter. Members of these races who live and work there. Those who venture into the non-human districts do so at their own risk. So get home. The ghettos are usually not a good. Little Markham. Well, make it so. Let's move faster to the side. I think he moves vaguely faster. We'll walk sideways. Yep. But yeah, the general thing about ghettos is it's all very easy for this, especially for those who live there, are very.
Oh, when will this rain stop?
Have a different group of people than those who live everywhere else in the city. It's very easy to end up having parallel societies suddenly just pop up. So the Terminator 200 Battle Hammer. Let's see. A blacksmith over there. I'm wondering, why am I not speeding my way to make a meteorite sword? The answer being that I kind of want to see if we get some more other ores. Would be more fun to use. Something tells me this must be Kalkstein's house. Can't remember what it was when I clicked on it. Some wine. What's my Thaler? Do we have enough food for that? I would say. Let's shuffle from side to side. Let's go white. Let's use all that then. A dagger, yay. Redanian legend, do we have any of that? Oh, we do. Unknown herbs, so we can't harvest it. But maybe Kalkstein will have a book that will let us harvest more things, more stuff. Let's see. Kalkstein's down here in this laboratory. What's this? Basics of alchemy, which we've already read. Shame. Would be nice to get some.
Might Rubido be better?
Maybe Rubido. I'll still say Rubido. Yes, the vodka. Goose fad. Always sell it or just drop it. So let's just hope Geralt soaks up soon-ish. Goose fad and sweat. Or sued. Something. Attack efficiency reduced by 50%.
Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
We meet again.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Had a job. Let's see if we can sell anything to him first. Just sell the goose fat for no money at all. Find basic minerals, purchased from alchemists. Where are the Tornial? Spectres, wraiths, and the damned ornithosaurs. Necrophages, alguls, scimitars, and devourers. We need this, even though it's a very expensive book. Alchemist. On one hand, we need 5 grand for the excellent leather jacket. On the other hand, we kind of need knowledge in these things. A vampire repelling talisman. Now, the thing about vampires in the witch world is that they are not repelled by garlic, actually. So, yeah. Let's get a book and learn to read. Spend all our money. Algul, some source devourers. Fighting monsters and ingredients can be obtained from them. This here now means we can actually get Algul marrow from Algul bodies. Clicking through these because it's not relevant. But it'll get us closer to the things. Monsters. Devourer. Yeah. Semator. That's just the other one, the Gravia, but a different colour. And the Algul, compared to normal ghoul, is flipped. Yeah, there's some tactics and all the other good stuff. So, the strong style against the Algul. But group style when there's more than one.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You had a job.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
So what's my job?
The mage died ages ago, and the tower was forgotten. The power within it attracted and deformed nearby creatures.
In short, it breeds monsters?
Precisely. I want to examine that source, Witcher, and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked. I'll pay 1,000 orens to whoever helps me get inside.
That's a lot of money. We need that money.
I'll see what I can do, though I'm sure this won't be easy.
Were it easy, I'd not need you. Breaking into a powerful mage's lab is complicated. We must gather detailed information on the tower.
Where do I find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too. Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in mind?
Ransant Alvaro's The Secret Gates, and an alchemy treatise, Ain Soph Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago, and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
Okay, so the teleportation crystal. That's bound to come in handy. Destination unknown. We've got some strong vodka. Cyvote for making some potions.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Yeah, but we're gonna get lost in our dreams. Or alchemy tab. Oh, we can just make blizzard straight from the Circadian spirit. And we can make that stuff straight from that. Hold on. There's a high quality potion base, so we can just use them. But the white gold... alchemical base. Yeah, I say we make the white gold because that allows us to free up 1 inventory space. White gold, yes. White gold, mix. White gold, mix! And the white gold now makes use of white gold, which we don't really want. Wait a minute, what's 2 white gold there? We'll make 3. Fairly certain we'll make 3. Or am I just... Okay, so let's close the Alpha tab open again. Okay, it's because it's dragged in there, so click there, the mat automatically thrown in there. That's pretty neat. Black blood. Kind of tempted to make one just so we have it. Try and try 'em. We don't really need that yet. Or did any of the... No, the alcohol set drink blood, I don't think. 4 swallow potions. That should carry us for the moment. Or white honey, that would probably remove the intoxication and so on. Black blood. Do we have anything with the green that also includes the albedo? Well, the negrita, but not the albedo. Interesting. So, 1 black blood. We have enough materials for it. So yes, we make a black blood. We have 3 blizzard potions. Probably won't need more at the moment. Tornial, we have 2 of those, but they don't stack, and that's rather unfortunate. Swallow potion, we have 4 of those. We can always stack more. And there are healing potions. It's always good to have a reserve of those, I think. I'll keep a white gold just in case we need something crazy. So let's meditate for an hour and see what happens. Hopefully Geralt is no longer intoxicated, but yes. Slightly faster though, I think. Swallow potion done. And what was that? That was it, the black blood, yeah. The next goal now. Go to the inn at night, granted. And then get some stuff here though, also top of the Aldi. He's right next to us here. So we should probably just go chat him up.
It's bankrupt.
It was expected.
Dealing with humans leads to ruin.
It forever rains stones on us dwarves.
Who'll run the gentry's books?
And will they dispense his assets?
Straight into the cutscene.
Get out!
I know, it's
What's
weird.
going on?
We're arresting him for collaborating with terrorists.
Him? A Scoia'tael warrior?
His nephew was in the very unit the Order captured. The same unit that slaughtered villagers near Vizima.
No, it's a mistake. My nephew is young and foolish, not a murderer.
Was. He's hanging already. Before dying, he admitted contacting you. Glad we caught them before they managed that weapons shipment. Aaron, a true patriot, lost his life luring them into a trap. Gather your belongings, Vivaldi. You can grieve in the dungeon.
I wanted no part of the business between the Hawker and the Scoia'tael. The fools gave me no choice. Fearing the revenge of the Scoia'tael, Heron betrayed the whole unit. Probably thought he'd be safe, get a reward. The young non-humans will be carrion for ravens and crows. The only true victors in this conflict, for someone is sure to avenge the freedom fighters. Use their deaths, take just revenge for the cause. And the scavengers will be fat and sated. Ravens and crows.
That's unfortunate. I just need to double check and Harren Brock. So he probably, yeah. Was there also a dwarf named something Harren? Or that was probably this Harren. Snake. Vivaldi's been arrested, so we need to break him out. Oh, a consequence because of something we've done. Again, that's a joke for Witcher. No choice is ever the right one. No matter what, there will be consequences, and those consequences will make you feel awful. Okay, so
The elder races inhabit this district. Dwarven craftsmen and elven
Humans are
artists.
strange.
Okay, so let's try entering a home and leaving it again. Still kind of blurry. That's not good. It's actually kind of awful. Let's see. We'll check the hospital and then a bunch of other stuff. 14:30. Yeah. I think now is a good time to check the hospital out. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's check out the hospital.